Hi guys, and welcome back to CubCamTV. Just before we jump into this video, I do want to give you a quick warning that this is a video we have had to cut down. Every now and then when we upload videos to the channel, they do get blocked for copyright issues, and I want to make sure we're still able to deliver the content. So I'm just letting you know in advance, there will be a lot of cuts, edits, and pauses during this video, just to make sure we're able to get it up online. I have tried uploading it a couple of times, and with a couple of different edits, and this is the edit that actually worked to get it online. So hopefully you guys can still enjoy the technical analysis and musical breakdown that we do here on CubCamTV. Without further ado then, on with the video. What's happening, people, and once again, welcome back to youtube.com/CubCamTV for this, another edition of Cub Reacts. As we jump into this one, brand new from Nakamura, it goes by the name Méchante. Very excited to get into this one, the clip officiel. So, I'm very excited to get into this one, but as you can probably tell, which is very obvious, English is my first language. I have spent a lot of my life trying to learn how to speak French, and it just has not been able to go in. So, unfortunately, like lyric-wise, I'm not going to be able to break this one down. However, it's not what we tend to do on the channel anyway. We tend to focus on musicality, obviously breaking down a lot of the instrumentation, the vocal performance, the production side of things, and the video as well. So that's what we're going to be focusing on today. Hopefully you guys can still enjoy that as we go forward. As always, if you are new to the channel and you're enjoying what's going on, please make sure you are getting involved by hitting that subscribe button on the right-hand side of the page, turning notifications on, of course, leaving a like, leaving a comment, and all of that good stuff. Without further ado, let's get into the sounds of this one. Brand new from Nakamura.
J'aime pas les problèmes. Tu cherches la merde, mais en vrai tu fais quoi? Je peux pas laisser couler. Je me dois de répliquer moi. Je t'ai pas connu comme ça.
Right from the jump with this one, man. I've said it before on a Taiki video. There's something so kind of intoxicating about a French accent over this sort of sound. The way it kind of pulls you in. There's a kind of liquidity to the way that the French accent kind of sounds. It just sounds so fluid. It just kind of meshes and kind of morphs itself around any type of instrumental. And this is a great example of that in motion. Loving the kind of stripped back guitar lines again, very kind of punchy drums, almost sounding like almost a Kuduro sort of esque sound, even a reggaeton sort of style of drum creation, which is really cool. Again, I love what Nakamura does. I love her kind of approach, full of confidence, full of kind of swagger, full of kind of vim. You know, it's a very uplifting kind of vocal line that definitely gets you moving. Loving how this one's sounding. This is a cool video, man. More than anything else, it just looks like people going out, splashing some cash, having a good time, which is always what you want on a tune like this, because this is a tune for the dance floor, isn't it? This is a tune for people to go wild to kind of shack out to. Really, really cool. Again, I'm loving her kind of vocal lines on this one. I'm loving the kind of variation in melody we're getting. That sort of like really nice kind of ascending and then descending approach to the vocal lines on this one, almost arpeggiating the vocals, which is really cool to hear. Again, the drums super punchy, that sort of wooden feel you do hear in a lot of different sounds. And again, the instrumental's great, man. Really, really cool sounds. So yeah, I've always enjoyed what Aya Nakamura does, purely because she has this ability to kind of interweave lyrics very, very cleanly over instrumentals that tend to be quite rowdy, where you would normally hear a much more sort of choppy rap approach. She tends to come with it, again, with that sort of sense of fluidity in the way that her vocals just kind of caress the instrumental. She's able to kind of work alongside it rather than sitting on top of it. They intertwine as they move forward, and it works really, really nicely, and it kind of ties in nicely to the video as well. There's a lot of people dancing. It's shot quite nicely. It looks like quite a suave, bougie venue that they're all in, and it kind of, that sort of theme runs within her vocal as well, you know, so it's a cool kind of overlapping idea that we've got going on. Really, really nice so far. Your mood is weird, brother. I mean, if we throw the classic CubCamTV test on this one, can you sit still to it? The answer is no. Again, the rhythms on it are very, very enticing. The way those kind of, again, I want to say Kuduro sounding drums, but they are also very kind of linked into, again, that sort of reggaeton sound. But again, they're still very prominent within a lot of Afrobeats as well. It's just a sort of tripleted drum pattern that has always worked. You layer a 4/4 layer underneath a tripleted set of snares. You're going boom, ba boom, bum, boom, ba boom, bum, and you get that kind of like up and down effect going on with those drums and the snares, and it's such a naturally kind of intoxicating rhythm because it does pull you in. You find yourself moving to it very naturally, and her vocal over the top of it isn't kind of nullifying any of that movement. If anything, it's enhancing it, which is difficult to do. That's the move, isn't it? Again, super catchy hook on that. That little melody there, very clean over the chorus block. And again, it pulls you in. There's something very intoxicating about this tune. Whether it's Aya's performance, whether it's the production behind it, whether it's a combination of the two, I don't know. But there is something that is very clearly kind of pulling me in a sort of listening experience, man. Again, really cool. The video's been clean as well. Loving the different shots. Nothing too over the top, which I don't think this tune would kind of work with in a visual sense. I definitely like the fact that it is quite a stripped back video, essentially a club scene, some very kind of typical zoom ins and twisted camera angles and stuff, which works really nicely, and it ties into the sort of themes of the tune. Again, it's suave, it does the job. That's the kind of feels I'm getting. Really like this shot as well. Do you know what this shot here? Yeah, this reminds me of old school R&B videos from like the early 2000s. I'm pretty sure there's a Ciara one. There's definitely a Chris Brown one or two. There's definitely an Usher one, a Neo one. Just with this kind of tunnel filled with lights and mirrors. It's just a very sort of classic R&B sort of look. And again, it works really nicely. I'm assuming we're just going to get this sort of extended version of the chorus block, kind of almost like a post bridge, just kind of relaying out now towards the end. So what we'll do is we'll let it run through to the finale, and then we'll give you our final breakdown then. But overall, I have very much enjoyed this one, man. Again, I think Aya's vocals are killer. It works so nicely with the instrumental as well. Let's see how it rounds off. Again, simple, like nice, simple choreography always looks good in these sort of scenarios, man. There we go. Very enjoyable tune. This one then, Aya Nakamura with Méchante. This one, the clip officiel. Very nice indeed. Really like this one. Overall, I think it's a very good showing from Aya. Really nice kind of vocal performance more than anything else. Very encapsulating. It pulls you in. The video, again, not over the top. It's got just enough of that kind of finesse about it to make it come across quite bougie, quite finessey. But again, the actual tune itself is quite simple. You've kind of got a pretty simple verse, chorus structure going on, and I really like the fact that you've got that very catchy obviously I can't sing, but that sort of catchiness on the hook is nice. Again, those big kind of booming drum lines sound great, and you know what, even though it is all in French, obviously we've got the translation down below, which is very useful. I didn't know that would be on there, but it does make life a lot easier kind of breaking down the lyrics as well. But again, pretty sort of standard kind of romantic song, to be honest with you, lyric wise, but again, it works and it does the job. Very much enjoyed this one, and if you guys enjoyed it, please let me know what you enjoyed about it in the comments section down below. I'm always keen to hear from what you guys think. If you enjoyed the tune, again, if you enjoyed me reacting to the person, do let me know in the comments down below. I'm always keen to hear. And as always, if you are new to the channel and you enjoyed this one, please make sure you're getting involved by hitting that subscribe button on the right hand side of the page, turning notifications on, leaving a like, leaving a comment, all of that good stuff, and we shall see you all next time. Have a fantastic rest of your Tuesday, and peace.
Sounding so good right now. In a bright town.
Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel right now, CubCamTV. Stay locked.